I don't know if I'll ever get used to doing them out here. Because I just feel like somebody can be listening that, unawares that I don't know. But anyway, after this morning, after that, really bad scene yesterday, like I said in the past video, it was like one bad situation after another that I wasn't the cause. I was just there. I was just happened to be there. How do people say it? Either at the right time, in the wrong place, or however. I always used to get those confused when I was a kid too. But I felt really bad after, so back to back. It was like back to back bad situations. And when, like I said, I'm just there. I'm an innocent bystander kind of thing. And, I started thinking, man, how, this is how it is. This is how it is in this area. I'm not the one that gave it the reputation. I heard of the reputation the first time I heard about this place, this suburb of Dallas, was that, like I've said in other videos, that it's the people in it have a high sense of entitlement. It's a wealthy area, and they do. It is not everybody, of course, but it's thick. It's like culture. It's like a culture here. So, it's like they search out. Oh, here's another fresh meat. I can take advantage of this person, or I can treat this person bad, or I can do this. Because, like I said in that last video, they get away with it. It's part of the culture. Businesses are going to take up for themselves, to protect the business. So if somebody did something wrong, they're not going to, have any way that it's going to have any resolution for the person done wrong. No, because then they'd have to admit somebody working there did wrong. You see? It was a nice little recap. But anyway, after, that experience and then thinking about all these lately, I was feeling today like I really didn't want to go anywhere, but I knew I needed to go somewhere. What is that noise? But I needed to go buy groceries. It's been too long. I needed too many. So at some point, I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go. Nothing happened there. I was so surprised. I was so happy. I think I even made a little video of it. I was so happy. Nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. That's sad. When you live in a place where you have to be happy, or you are happy when nothing bad happens. And I've been saying that for years. I've lived here for most of the past 20 years. So yeah, I've had plenty of opportunity to feel this, to feel like that, to see it. That's the case. So it suddenly gets noisy out here, when I'm out here. But, besides the usual, the birds, and eventually the bunnies will come. I found out there was 2 bunnies. We have 2 bunnies like I suspected. Anyway, enough rambling on that. But, yeah, then I started, went there, came back. It was good, nothing happened, but I started feeling, like a dipping down into a funk. I don't want to call it depression, no. It could be situational depression, but it was just, it's so feeling so negative that, my goodness, how often, is this going to continue? And I'm 56 years old. I've seen it enough in my life. Okay, and if it was not me, it's somebody else. I've seen it too many times. It's the good people that are pounced on by these horrible narcissistic or bullies, whatever you want to call them, toxic people. Just constantly, and it's like you go out and you're, what do we used to say, like you're swimming with sharks, Yeah, it's just that bad. Okay, but anyway, I felt bad for a while, and finally I said, nope, got to keep going. And that's the bad thing. I got to keep, I'm not going to stop going, but keep going to keep myself feeling good. Trying to find something to make me feel good is what I mean. So I just got to find something to keep me occupied or feel better, and it keeps slipping in. Why is it? When is this going to ever be better? And it's not so far. I don't see any chance of being better. When you live in a place where people can bully you, people can slander you, people can do anything they want because they're going to protect the corporation, the company. Here it's corporations mainly. You might find a little company, a little mom and pop shop or family-owned business here and there, but overall it's corporations. And they're going to protect the corporation. I remember one time I worked at a place, it was back in 2011, and something bad happened to me. It was physical. It was I touched something that was bad, and it set off a whole bunch of problems. And man, it was owned by a corporation. They did everything in their power not to even allow me to have the paperwork that they said I was required for me to fill out for workers' compensation. It was horrible. It was just so awful. And they would laugh and laugh and say, "Do you actually think we're going to allow that to happen?" Seriously, they had no qualms at all about admitting what they were doing wrong. Okay, it's like they laugh. Anybody thinks they're going to file, a correct suit. It was right because it happened there. They're not going to allow that. It was awful, very awful. Really, I think the problem is that too many people are taught to, they're basically, I don't know, taught in ignorance about it. They're taught to not even think about it. I recently saw something mention that, that's the person that's going to go talk to the manager. Yeah, some people might know what I'm talking about. I kept wondering, where did I see this? Where have I heard this? Yeah. And they're putting that down like this is a bad thing. Don't you ever complain. Don't ever complain. That's the whole attitude. Anybody who complains is the problem. That's so sick. It's so sickening. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. But started giving a little update at the end of the day. I think I'll do more each day, see how I feel. It's because tomorrow I don't feel any reason to go. I also canceled a couple of appointments that I was going to do with this whole thing. Maybe one day I'll explain it, but not right now. Another airplane. I hardly ever hear airplanes. There has to be one flying over. Two of them, that's the second one. But anyway, I wound up canceling 2 appointments because I just felt like I would not get a fair shake there. If this close behind, something that I reported, I'm still going to be ostracized. Eventually, the sad thing is somebody else will be that person, and I'm going to be forgotten. And that's the sad thing. That's how it is. Anyway, wrapping it up. Talk to y'all later.